What's up guys, this is iTweaks here, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and review of the new SlimClip Case version 2 for the iPhone 5S from the Wonderful Things Factory. Now if you guys follow me on other social media other than YouTube like Instagram or Twitter, then you probably know that I'm a pretty active person. I like to run, I like to bike, I like to lift weights, and usually while I'm working out I like to listen to music on my iPhone. So up to this point I've actually been using this bad boy right here. It's just an armband that is pretty pathetic in all sense of the word. I mean, it's already falling apart. It was never really comfortable, and it was kind of bulky, and it's just not a good product. I didn't even purchase that. That was given to me, but I have a problem where I like to use things until they just don't work anymore. But when the Wonderful Things Factory actually reached out to me about this product, I thought, well, hey, let's give it a shot. I'm in the market, so why not record a video for you guys to tell you how this works and if it's really up to snuff against the other cases that you might be looking to purchase for working out. So let's go ahead and unbox this. It has a nice little case. You can see that it has some hard plastic right up here at the top. And then if we pop this guy out right here. So before we take a look at the case, let's go ahead and put my device in here and then we can take a look around. So the way you're going to put your device in is just kind of separate that clip from the main portion of the case, and I just stick my thumb in there and my finger, and then we're just going to slide our device in right under that. So it's really simple to install. Just slide it over, and you might need to pull it over that little mute switch right there, but then it just pops right into place. It's very simple to install. You can see right there. But now if we take a look around, you can see that we have a very large opening on the back for our camera and our flash. So I don't think there's going to be any type of issue, but I will put it to the test just to check and see. Of course, down here we have the Wonderful Things Factory logo, and this is just a hard plastic, and you can kind of hear that we have a little bit of a texture right there, and it just adds a little bit of quality to the case itself. Now if we take a look at the side, you're going to see that we have our volume rockers right here, up, down, and of course an opening for our mute switch. And then right up here at the top is our power switch, which you can see is raised. So if we push on this, is it going to work? Works really well actually. It feels really nice. The buttons, the volume rocker buttons, as well as the power button actually pushes in really well just because it's a little more raised, and it feels really nice. And now if we look at the bottom right here, you're going to notice that we have a fairly large opening for the 3.5mm headphone jack. And this is going to be helpful for those of you that use a third-party headphones. It's just going to give you a little bit more space, and it's going to fit a little bit better. Now you'll also notice right here, if we look at the speaker grills, it has just enough opening in order to not muffle that sound. So that's always nice to have quality cut openings. Of course, we'll also have a very large opening for our lightning connector to charge our device. You also noticed a little bit of a lip right here on the front of the device. That's going to help you from scratching your device if you put it face down on the table or anything like that. So that's always a huge plus in my opinion. But this clip right here is the main feature of the case. This is what's going to allow you to clip onto your waistband without having that massive bulk that you usually see people walking around with. This is still going to be low profile, but of course I want to put this to the real test. Let's see how well it holds up when I go for a run as well as when I go for a bike ride. Again, it's very simple to clip on. All you need to do is separate that clip from the back of the case and then slide it right down your waistband. All right, so let's go ahead and give this a shot. I have my SlimClip case right there on my side. Now let's go for a run.
All right, so I'm about a mile in. Haven't had any issues with it so far. A whole lot better than my armband. Plus I get that nice tan on my arm. So let's go ahead and finish this up, and then I'll give you the full review at the end. All right, I'm all done. We're in about a mile and a half. And I'm gonna be riding the bike next, and we're gonna see how that holds up. But I didn't have any issues whatsoever. Sorry about the camera angle here. Any issues whatsoever having this on my shorts right here. So definitely recommended for running. Let me see how it holds up when I go for a bike ride. All right, so now let's try it on a bike ride. Yes, I'm wearing a bike helmet. That is because I ride on a pretty busy road, so I don't want to die. So if you ride a bike, wear a helmet. All right, we'll see how it goes. All right, so this is actually really nice. I couldn't keep it on the side, so I had to put it on the back, like my back of the waistband, and then you couldn't even notice it. But having it on the side, it's pretty miserable.
So now that I've showered and I've caught my breath, let's go ahead and get my final thoughts on the SlimClip Case version 2 for the iPhone 5S. So as you guys saw, right before I went for my run, I put the case right there on my hip. Now I had some suspicions that this was going to do all right for my run, but not for my bike ride, and I was right. And that's just because the nature of running and riding your bike. When you're running, you're standing up straight. When you're riding a bike, you're hunched over. So when I had that case right there on my hip, it was actually digging into my stomach, which was not very comfortable. I didn't make it very far before having to switch to the back of my waistband. So I just took the SlimClip case, stuck it on the back of my waistband, and then I didn't notice it the entire bike ride. So that was definitely an A+ in comfort. Now, while there's a lot of pros that I've gone over in this video, there are definitely 2 cons that I've come across while using this case. One being that clip right there on the back, there is an opening between the back of the phone and that case, obviously. And that's where dirt, lint, anything that you have in your pocket is going to get crammed down in there every once in a while. So you are going to have to clean that out occasionally, just because it's a dust trap, basically. And the second thing that's kind of an annoyance is how loud the Vibrate sound is. So if you have this case on, then you're going to get even a louder Vibrate sound if you have your phone laying on a table or desk or anything like that, just because the case is in 2 pieces. So that back clip portion is going to vibrate against the phone itself and even make a more annoying and loud sound when it vibrates. But for the time being, this is going to be my case on my daily driver. Now, I'm not going to be using this as a fashion statement, and I'm definitely not going to be using the clip portion of this case unless I'm working out, because it's just not my style to be walking around with an iPhone clipped to my belt or waistband. But let me know what you guys think about this case in the comments below. And if you want to see more reviews like this of different types of products, then let me know by hitting that like button. Alright guys, till next time. Peace.